Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning, ah, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to go simultaneously on Facebook as well as Instagram Live. So bear with me if you see me doing multiple things. That's what's going on. Come on in, come on in. Welcome and welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Money Matters Morning Show. You can catch me here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday weekday mornings, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of entrepreneurship. And so, for those who don't know me, let me introduce myself, and for those who do, let me reintroduce myself. I am Nefateria Robinson, and I'm a certified professional coach and author, and I help individuals activate their faith, commit to their plan, and take action when it comes to their personal finance goals so they can pursue their passions without counting their pennies. And so, just to give you a little bit of background about myself, one of the first scriptures I was taught was, "Owe no man nothing but to love him, for he that have loveth have fulfilled the law." And then, so that was one of the first scriptures my mom taught me, and it just stuck with me throughout my whole life to remember to owe no man nothing but to love them. Basically, pay your bills, be a good steward over your finances. And then in the fourth grade, I actually learned how to balance a checkbook. And I know some of you may be wondering, well, how did I do that? Well, we had an assignment to bring gently used toys in, and the teacher was doing an auction for the toys, and you had to pay for these toys with a checkbook. And by paying with these toys with a checkbook, you learn check writing skills. Good morning, Lisa. And I actually learned how to balance a checkbook, because what I did was I bid it, and when I went to write the checks for these two items that I bid it for, I realized I don't have enough money to cover these items. So that was my first encounter with, you need to make sure you understand how much money you have in your account, and also make sure you can buy what you want or and need based on what's in your account. Also, I learned the responsibility of money at a very early age, and to be a good steward and be mindful of money. That's why I call this show Money Matters. It's because me and my mom we went to the bank and we pulled out $400 cash, and just typically what you do when you sit in the front seat, you put your purse or you put whatever's in your hand in the floor of the seat. Well, when we went to another stop and I got out, evidently I kicked the envelope out the car or something, because when she asked me for the money again, I could no longer find it. At that very moment, I took out my own personal checkbook and wrote my mom a check for $400. So I learned the responsibility of money, paying what you owed, and just being mindful when you are carrying cash or when you do have money. Thanks for the lights. And so, but I wouldn't have been able to pay my mom that money back instantly if I hadn't learned from one of my aunts that when you work, you should save the hundreds and spend the sum. And she taught me this when I got my first job. And so she was like, okay, if you make $230, you save the 200 and you spend the 30. Because at that time I didn't have any kind of responsibility. I was a teenager, so my responsibility was clothes or shoes or going out with my friends. So she wanted me to understand the importance of saving money for when you did have something big coming up or something that you wanted to do. You had the money already saved. And so I learned that, and I stuck to that. I only spent the sum and not the hundreds. So today the title of this scope is I Want Out of Debt, and I Want Out of Debt Now. So today I'm going to discuss 3 ways that can help you with getting out of debt. Give me one moment. Checking my notes, make sure I don't forget anything. So, one, target just one card. A lot of us have multiple credit cards, but I suggest that you target the smallest one first. Everybody likes instant gratification. So if you have a debt that's like $200 or $500, then that's the debt you should be targeting. And I go over in my 21-day debt elimination initiative, I go of simple steps to help you eliminate a debt of that price, like $500 or less. If you're interested in that initiative, you can go to bit.ly/21day DEI. So first of all, you need to target one card, and I suggest the smallest debt card that you have. Now, if you don't have one that's less than $500, maybe you have one that's $1,000 or $1,500, then target that debt. And still, even in that 21-day initiative, you can see how you can take the money that you do earn and save during that time and put it towards the smallest debt, even in case it doesn't totally eliminate it. Also, the second thing is contact your creditors. Find out if you can lower your interest rate. Some people have high interest rates on their credit cards, 22%, 30%, 17%, 12%. And if you do, just make a phone call to your creditors and say, hey, I'm interested in lowering my interest rate. If you've been in good credit standing with them, you've been a long term customer of those creditors, generally they would honor your request. So we have not, because we ask not, so we need to contact the creditors and ask them, what can you lower your interest rate on this particular credit card? And thirdly, if you're really tight on your budget and so you only really paying the minimum payment, which is also a step in the 21-day debt elimination, and if I tell you to pay minimum payments on your credit card and use the extra on the very first small credit card that you have. So for instance, if you have 3 credit cards and the minimum payment is $25, $50, and $75, but you've been paying $100 on all of them, I suggest in the 21-day debt elimination initiative that you stop paying that excess and put the excess towards that first debt to pay it off quickly. If you are paying the minimum payment, start paying it every 2 weeks. They accumulate, they add your interest daily. So being that they add it daily, if you can be paying 2 weeks of the minimum payment, you can cut down on the amount of interest that you have going on when it comes to your credit card. So just a really quick recap. Also, if you would, please share, tag your friends. Today we're talking about I want out of debt and I want out of debt now. And we're talking 3 ways that you can start working towards eliminating some debt on a credit card. So if you will, please share, tag this broadcast with your friends. I truly appreciate it. So just a quick recap of what we talked about today. Number 1, hello. Number 1, hello Deborah, hello La, how are you? How's the weather in Jersey? So number 1, you need to target one card first. So I suggest you target the smallest card, and what you do when you target, if you decide, okay, I'm going to pay off my Kohl's department store card. I only have a balance of $300. So you target that card. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. You target that card and you start working towards paying off that card. Supernatural focus. Focus only on that one card. A lot of us have several cards, but because we're an instant gratification type place, people, we need to focus on just one card. So focus on the smallest card that you have and work towards getting that paid off. Also, make a phone call to that creditor if you have a high interest rate on it and ask them to reduce the interest rate. They'll be willing to honor your request if you've been in good credit standing, you've been with them for a long time, you're making your payments, for the most part, you're making your payments on time. They more than likely will honor that request. And by them honoring that request, that will lessen your interest. So more of your money that you're putting towards that credit card can go towards the actual principal of that card. Also, the third thing is I want you to do is, if you can, try to make 2 payments. If it's not nothing but the minimum payment, that is absolutely fine, but try to make 2 payments on that particular card a month. If you get paid every 2 weeks, try to do it every 2 weeks, because they calculate the interest daily. And being the fact that they calculate the interest daily, if you're paying more often, then that eliminates some of the interest dollars that you're paying towards, and it's not all going towards the interest, it's more so going towards the principal. So so today I just want to get on here really quick and talk about ways that you can, 3 simple ways you can start eliminating your debt. Also, you can catch me here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of entrepreneurship. Also, if you're interested in joining my 21-day debt elimination initiative, you can do that at bit.ly/21-day DEI. If you are an entrepreneur that's been in business less than 5 years here in the local Triangle area, I am having an interest meeting on June 1st. If you're interested in being a part of that, you can go to bit.ly/TheELeague. That's TheELeague. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope this information has been useful to you. If you know somebody that can use this information, please share this broadcast, tag your friends. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I will see y'all again on Friday morning on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of entrepreneurship. And remember, owe no man nothing but to love him, for he that have loveth hath fulfilled the law. Have a great day. Bye.